What's going on, YouTube? So this is going to be a quick video on the new Hyperspin 2. Currently, this is Hyper HQ. This is what controls everything. On the left-hand side, you have Systems, Collections, Wheel Manager, Emulators, Media, and Plugins. Currently, I just have the Super Nintendo set up. So to add a system, you just click on the plus in the upper corner, select the type of system, arcade, console, computer, handheld, mobile, pinball, and custom. In this case, I'm going to select handheld. I'm going to go down to next. I'm going to select the type of system. You can search or just choose from the drop-down menu. I'm going to go for Game Boy Advance. I'm going to click next. I'm going to point it to where my ROMs are located. Right there, go to the ROMs folder. Select the folder. I'll press next. Select the emulator, so it's defaulting to RetroArch, but you also have the option of selecting custom emulator, and then from here you can select it from the drop down only if it's already been pre-configured, or you can just hit add a new emulator and configure it there. In this case, I'm going to leave it at RetroArch. Download all available media types for this system. Sure, let's press finish. And it's currently going through my ROMs folder and matching up the ROMs to the artwork. There are different type of artworks that it pulls. So right here, I have the option of box artwork, clear, what else is there? Cartridge, the back of the box, and several other options. In this case, I'll just leave it to box art only. So it's currently downloading in the lower right hand corner. Under emulators, you have all the emulators that have been pre-configured. The only thing there is RetroArch. Wheel Manager is where you go to set your order on the Hyperspin. In this case, there's only two, so it's not much to set. You could also hide a system if you don't want to see it. In the lower left-hand corner, you have the option of launching Hyper Theme or launching Hyperspin. In this case, I don't recall my login to the Hyperspin website, so I'm going to have to come back to that. And then I have launch Hyperspin. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so the Super Nintendo is already configured there. Let's go into Super Nintendo. All the ROMs are in there. A cool feature which I do like is they're all grayed out, and only the one that is being selected, so only the one that you're pointing to, gets colorized. So right there, Eye of the Beholder, The Adventures of Kid Cleeks, it changes the color. It's still currently doing the Game Boy Advance section, so none of the artwork has been placed in there yet. Let's exit this. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my old Hyperspin Attraction 2, and this is what my current setup there looks like for my Super Nintendo. So I've got the console, I've got the cartridge art, I've got the box art, I've got the logo on the left hand on the wheel itself, and then the box over that. All right, so let's go back to systems, and all right, so we've got our box art for our GBA. Let's see what else. So it's logos. That's pretty cool. That's what appears on the wheel itself. Cartridge art. I'm not a big fan of that. Background art. A lot of them are missing. And the back of the box. I don't know why you would want to see that. So yeah, I'll leave it with this. The box art. That's pretty cool. Super Nintendo. Same thing. Box art. Let's launch Hyperspin again. All right, so now we have the GBA system art, and we have the logos for all the systems. What we don't have is the videos. I'm assuming that has to do with my EMU movie account. I don't have that set up, so I need to figure that out. Plugins, media, Hyperspin Core Essentials, media. So this is a different type of, I guess, themes is where they appear like themes. Okay, so I'm seeing this now. You have the scroll bar in the upper right-hand corner where you can either shrink the boxes or make them bigger. That's pretty cool. You have the option of playing any game from right there just by clicking play now. You can search for a game, or you go to settings. Let's see what's in here. Okay, the screen size, full screen, sound controls, intro, outro video, EMU movies. Okay, the path. Oh, that's cool. In case you have to move things around, the path is there. Wheel information, marquee, lights. Assuming this is for light guns. I have the retro shooters, so I'm familiar with some of these wordings or settings. Keyboard, trackball. That's pretty cool. You can set up a trackball. Controller, so I have my Xbox One controller already set up. User accounts. Okay, so Hyperspin account. I've got my Hyperspin in there, and my EMU movies in there. It's a free account. I let it expire, so I need to up that up. I am assuming, or I'll renew that so I can get the snap videos for each of the ROMs. Hyper theme. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. I need to log in with my Hyperspin account. Let me get that. Okay, let me see if I can figure this password out. Yep. All right, so, oh, that's pretty cool. So in here, you can download additional themes. So I guess this is where people upload their themes for others to download. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a Nintendo Switch one in there already. Wheel art, consoles. Okay, definitely need to look at that in a bit. So let's see what else is here. So my Super Nintendo games are here. So this is pretty cool. And the other one in the Hyperspin attraction, I had to set up a ROMs list. So that's pretty cool that it automatically detects and creates everything for you. You don't have to go hunting for the logo in the Snap video. Alright, so let me take a look at the folder structure. Super Nintendo, so the box art is located in here. Game wheel, this I guess is the logo art. Game theme, okay. Don't have any themes for games. Okay, so this is game backgrounds. Main menu wheel, so I've got my two consoles in there. Emulators, the only emulator in the system. RetroArch is in there so far. Let's see what else we got. And I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to mess around with this and